Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. General Hospital predictions suspect Jason Morgan may be the mysterious assassin targeting mobsters, and Stone Cold may become the newest mega villain to hit Port Charles on the ABC soap opera. Soon on GH, Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, will be on his way back to Port Charles. The character left back in 2021 when Steve Burton opted not to comply with the COVID-19 vaccine mandate. But now that the mandate is over, Steve wants to come back. His first air date as Jason Morgan is March 4th, which is fast approaching. Currently, everyone thinks he's dead ever since he faced off against Peter August, Wes Ramsey, on Cassadine Island in Greece. So when he returns, everyone close to him will be in shock. He already came back from the dead once on General Hospital, so no one thinks they'll get a miracle a second time. However, while they will be ecstatic that Jason is alive, they may hardly recognize him. Recently, a major clue dropped suggesting Jason could be the shooter everyone is looking for. Selena Wu, Lydia Look, let Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, interrogate her double-crossing lackey Lee, Samuel Wang. He was working for whoever is using stolen weapons to eliminate mobsters, but Selena found out. Turns out, Lie's boss is only the middleman and not the person calling the shots. But he said he overheard his boss on the phone. Whoever this mysterious man is goes by the name of Stone. Understandably, that shook Sonny to his core on General Hospital. Fans know that Michael Stone Cates, Michael Sutton, was extremely close to Sonny back in the 1990s. Then, he tragically died of AIDS. Now his brother, John Jagger Cates, Adam Harrington, is back in town. Indeed, this is not a coincidence, and Sonny suspects that Jagger could be behind the attacks. While this is a possibility, there is another way it could go. GH fans know Jason's nickname has been Stone Cold for years. It was given to him years ago by his buddy, Damian Spinelli, Bradford Anderson. So it's highly likely that Jason's either the shooter himself or the one giving the orders. Remember, Sonny said whoever has been taking shots at him knows how he operates and knows his organization from the inside out. No doubt, that sounds exactly like Jason. Plus, he is an expert shooter who virtually never misses. He's been Sonny's assassin for decades. So it makes perfect sense and would make for some serious drama on General Hospital. Jason has been presumed dead for the last 2 years after a tunnel collapsed on him in Greece, so he could very well have amnesia. Perhaps he's working for one of Sonny's enemies. Or he may want to get Sonny out of the way and take over his territory to run himself. He was the Kingpin's right-hand man for years, and now he might want to be his own boss. But if it is Jason, it will turn Port Charles upside down. This person has caused a lot of damage by going after Sonny, and many people are looking for him. The PCPD, the FBI, and civilians are all trying to take this mysterious figure down, and they will all be stunned if they find out it's one of their own. So fans might be in for a shocking twist on GH. Keep watching to see Jason Morgan's return and if he's the one trying to kill Sonny on the ABC daytime drama. General Hospital updates confirm Steve Burton's first official air date as Jason Morgan. Furthermore, his return will crank up the drama and danger on the ABC soap opera. Soon, on GH, Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, will be back in Port Chuck. The mob hitman was presumed dead after a tunnel collapsed on him on Cassadine Island in Greece. So, for about 2 years now, everyone in town has thought Jason was dead. But soon, all that is going to change, and the citizens of Port Charles are in for the shock of their lives. Not only is Jason coming back, but a surprise twist may change everything for the friends and family who thought they lost him. And it could change the whole dynamic of Jason's character on General Hospital. Currently, someone is trying to kill mob kingpin Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard. They took a shot at him once while checking out a location for his first pipeman security shipment, and Dex Heller, Evan Hofer, saved Sonny's life. Then again at the Metro Court pool and most recently at his private property in Puerto Rico. Now, Sonny is starting to realize that whoever is after him is someone who knows the ins and outs of his operation. It seems like an inside job on General Hospital. So he and his son, Detective Dana Falconeri, Dominic Zamprona, are questioning everyone. However, it seems that the shooter is the last person they would expect. This has Jason's name written all over it. He is an expert hitman who never misses and never gets caught. But of course, everyone thinks he's dead. And even if he wasn't, he was Sonny's best friend and right-hand man for decades. No one would ever think that Jason would turn on him. However, he's been gone for 2 years, and anything could have happened to him on General Hospital. He could have amnesia or have been brainwashed. There's a good chance there's someone out there who wants to turn him against Sonny. So when Jason comes back, everyone who knows him could have a rude awakening. Recently, Steve reached out to fans via social media, announcing his first GH airdate. He is currently back on set and filming, and fans can expect to see him back on their screens on March 4, 2024. Indeed, fans miss him greatly since he left due to the COVID-19 vaccine mandate. But now that is no longer an issue, so he is coming back to General Hospital and will likely finish out his career as Jason. No doubt, viewers are ecstatic. However, he might return as a completely different man. GH will blow your mind soon. Keep watching to see Jason Morgan's epic return and what it means for Sonny on the ABC daytime drama. General Hospital shows Jason Morgan back in time for February sweeps, and we have 5 predictions on how the ABC soap will bring Stone Cold back onto the GH canvas. Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, coming back to GH in February sweeps, but you have to wonder how they'll bring him back to the character canvas. Last we saw, Jason was in a shootout in a tunnel in Greece. It collapsed on him, supposedly burying him in rubble on Knob 22, 2021. So how will he return after what should have been a deadly confrontation with Peter August, Wes Ramsey? We got 5 big soapy ideas to share with you. Remember when Victor Cassadine, Charles Shaughnessy, had Ethan Lovett, James Ryan, hostage and was selling him at an auction? His mom, Holly Sutton, Emma Sams, went there with Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, to bid on Holly's son. But they were outbid, and it turned out Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, was there in a giant hat and sunglasses to buy her stepson, Ethan, who of course is Luke Spencer's, Anthony Geary's son. Plus, we just had the Bobby Spencer, Jacqueline Zinman, human trafficking thing on General Hospital. So maybe Tracy finds out about another auction since she was at the one to buy Ethan. Maybe she's on some dark web email list now and gets offers to show up and buy people. That'd be pretty interesting since Jason is, after all, a Q, the son of Tracy's beloved brother Alan Quartermain, Stuart Damon. The reason the WSB angle sprang to my mind is that they love to get their hands on super soldiers. Plus, the WSB is being run by scary dude John Brennan, Charles Mazur. Last we saw him, he was getting arrested, but I don't expect that to stick. Brennan's got too much power for some basic cops to take him down. Maybe he's the one who has his hands on Jason Morgan, either to use as a human weapon for the WSB or for his shady organization, Pikeman Security. Heck, maybe at this point Jason is the big boss at Pikeman. They clearly didn't know where that plot was going when they started it, so maybe they'll throw Jason in there. Remember decades ago on General Hospital, Jason Quartermain was not a stone-cold killer. He was a good kid and aspiring medical student, but a drunken car crash with his brother AJ at the wheel, and suddenly he forgot his family and how to feel, and wound up as Sonny Corinthos' pet assassin. What if all those rocks falling on him knocked Jason back to being the way he was before? Maybe he's back to being Jason Quartermain rather than Jason Morgan, dealer of death who likes black shirts, leather, and the biker look. If so, maybe he decided to stay out of Port Charles and start a new life, free of the mob, living like a normal human. Maybe he settled down in a little town in Illinois called Salem under a new name. Okay, I'm kidding about that last part. Salem is where Days of Our Lives is set, and that's the soap Steve Burton's been on for the past year. Really, amnesia is kind of a soap standard trope, so I have to mention it here. What if having all those huge tunnel chunks fall on him caused a traumatic brain injury and he lost his memories? He might have crawled himself out. Someone found him and got him to a doctor. And he's still in Greece where he's been living his life with no memories. In that case, will someone find him? Maybe Nicholas Cassidy, Adam Huss, when he takes off out of Port Charles on the run. Possibly with his little son Ace Cassidy, Clay twins. I know a lot of people don't want an amnesia story, but maybe they just cure Esmond so they can have Jason losing his mind so they won't have two amnesiac characters at the same time. One last idea that's a little wilder but very soapy would be if Cyrus Renault, Jeff Cover, got hold of Jason Morgan and has been holding him captive in Pawtucket as leverage against Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. Or maybe he's been brainwashed into being one of Cyrus' minions. Remember there was that mystery person that met Mason Gatlin, Nathaniel Gray, behind General Hospital, and we never saw who it was. Maybe Jason was injured and the crush of rocks messed with his head and Cyrus somehow got hold of him. Perhaps he's been keeping him as some sort of an insurance policy to use against Sonny. Cyrus could have heard Jason is alive through his network of no good men and acquired him while he was still in prison and kept him all this time. I hope whatever angle the writers choose, it's a good soapy plot. I don't care as much about where he's been as I do about what he'll be doing when he's back. They had that promo with both Carly Corintha Spencer, Laura Wright, and Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, teasing two possible romantic possibilities. Or maybe it was just the two with Burton they thought would get the most attention to draw in viewers. We've only got a couple more weeks to wait, so be watching for hints and signs of how Jason Morgan will return to General Hospital. And we'll let you know when there are official spoilers about his comeback. For now, we're just talking about possible scenarios for his return. Nothing is known yet except that he is coming back. He started filming back in January after wrapping at Days in December. And February sweeps should be his return date. What do you think? Do you want Jason Morgan back as stone cold as an amnesiac, or back as old school Jason Q? And who do you want to see him partner with romantically once he's back on the ABC soap opera? General Hospital spoilers showed Jason Morgan back on the canvas and rushing to save Dan Falconeri's life in the week of March 4 at 8, 2024. But then it looks like the tables turn, and he could be the one who needs saving on GH. Check out the latest weekly spoilers for the ABC soap opera. GH spoilers for this week find Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, trying to help Dan Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna. Recently, Dante was shot by Jason's mysterious partner. However, Jason quickly took the guy out and focused on saving Dante. And this week, he promises to get him help. Additionally, official spoilers report that Jason sustains a gunshot wound to the abdomen, so it's likely he's shot by the police while attempting to rescue Dante. Later, on General Hospital, someone from Elizabeth Weber's, Rebecca Hurst, past turns to her in desperate need of help. No doubt that sounds like Jason. Also, Carly Corintha Spencer, Laura Wright, is in shock, so she might come face to face with him this week. Also, she and Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, face a new challenge. Then, Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, is stunned. Meanwhile, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, pushes John Jagger Cates, Adam Harrington buttons. Then, he reconnects with Olivia Falconeri, Lisa Lo-Cicero. Elsewhere, Eva Jerome, Maura West, and Damian Spinelli, Bradford Anderson, get a shock. Most likely, it's Jason. Then, Sonny shares an intense moment with Ava. Later, General Hospital spoilers see Ava in hot water with Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros. So there's a good chance Ava gets much closer to Sonny, which will infuriate Nina. Then the Kingpin gets an update from Jagger. Other spoilers confirm that Heather Weber, Allie Mills, tries to escape General Hospital while being evaluated. She claims she was hurt by the Pentonville guards, but she's likely faking. So this week, she makes a break for it. Meanwhile, Laura Spencer Collins, Jeannie Francis, faces a crisis. Then she provides comfort. Later, Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, learns devastating news, likely about Dan's shooting on the pier. GH spoilers also showed Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, and Dex Heller, Evan Hoffer, in a predicament that has them frantic. Later, Anna questions them. Then, Michael Corinthos, Chad Duo, tries to make Dex stay in Port Charles. Meanwhile, Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, opens up to her granny, Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott. Elsewhere, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grant, is anxious. Then she confides in her bestie, Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy. Also, on General Hospital, Marshall Ashford, Robert Gossett, shares the news of his misdiagnosis with his son, Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner. GH will keep you on your toes these days. Don't miss a minute to see if Jason Morgan gets hurt while trying to get help to Dante on the ABC subser.